Alright, hit a few nails. I should probably have a respirator on, but yeah, we'll just go with the glasses for now. Super cheap.
Wherever we go, we'll always know. From the highest mountain to the bottom of the ocean, yeah. Our song is running like a river. Let the current take us there. We've got the melody to set us free, singing destiny. We've got the melody to set us free, singing destiny. Our hearts are like stars, guiding us through the dark. We've got the melody to set us free, singing destiny.
Okay, rounded all those over. Fiberglass lay over. The outside edges too, just in case you get carried away and lap over. I might as well pre-soak or pre-resin the whole thing at this point. Yeah.
Our hearts are like stars, guiding us through the dark. I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only I don't blame myself for my mistakes. I'm only human.
The pen, so might use a knife.
I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only human. Some days it's hard to move on.
Sawhorses.
I'm only
So the sawhorses I'm going to put at each end. I'm going to run 2x6s underneath between so the bottom sits on it, over the axle, but under these things. So that way when I do my cardboard layout, I'll have those boards to set it on, and I'll be able to put some good pressure on there to roll it out during the layout. And that's the plan. Probably need some help to get it up there though. Weight wise, it's not bad. Still pretty liftable. Huh. I don't know if I trust this or not, but yeah. I hope he doesn't get too heavy to take off when I'm done. Oh, shit.
Sitting lonely in my room again, trying to find the words to say, but nothing comes out. I am looking for the better days, seem like they just stay away whenever I try. There's so many things that I keep in my mind. My friends keep me out and it hurts every time. With all the emotions I built up inside, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time.
Not that I have any shortage of sawdust. This is good clean sawdust. Throw it in here, let it dry out some, and we'll have some in case we need it.
I hang around people I don't even like. If they can be happy and walk with a smile, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time.
Till the wheels fall off. Who's gonna save you from no going back again. It's getting harder to go through the motions, 'cause we both know how this ends. I know myself a little too well, and it's a little too hard to let you go when you keep coming back. I know it hurts, but we're losing this fight for the last time. I can be the bad guy, so blame it on me. So blame it on me. Just blame it on me. Blame it on me. Just blame it
Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Lives in every part of me, I'm free from what I'm living in. Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Lives in every part of me. So don't tell me you want me, just because you love me, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. You can take it slowly, you can take it slow. Don't tell me you want me, just because you love me, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. You can take it slowly, you can take it slow. Because you can take it slow. You can take it slow. Don't tell me you want me, just because you love me, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. You can take it slowly, you can take it slow. You can take it slow. You can take it slow. You can take it slow.
Fuck, I'm dumb. Super dumb. Alright guys, it's 9:15 at night. I gotta go shower and stuff and get to bed because I gotta work tomorrow. Yay! I shouldn't say it like that. I should be happy I have a job, and I have a good job, so at least a job I like. As it is, I'll probably time lapse this. You probably seen me struggling trying to figure out how to get this cardboard in here. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I should have cut it to the width in the first place. Measured, folded, dropped it straight down instead of trying to lift this up, slide it on, wiggle it under. I was trying to do it all in one piece. And then that was just dumb. Furthermore, I got this done. So, not quite done, but I got this much done. It's kind of boxed in here. And I'm going to finish this where I'm at now. I'm standing back and I'm looking at it. I'm like, what the hell am I thinking? I just take this whole box off of here and do this whole thing, all these compartments. Like, I don't know why I'm making so much more work for myself like a doof. Anyways, tomorrow I'll pull this off and finish the rest of these. This is going to get all covered in boxing tape, packing tape, and that's going to be my mold release pretty much. I still got some more roughing. I got a bunch more prep work to do on this stuff, but I want to get the cardboard in here so I can work on the transition from the wood to the cardboard forms while I'm finishing off. You know, I got to do some fillets and stuff like that. I'm not quite sure. There's going to be like a lip, you know, a little bit of a lip here. I'm probably going to do a double thickness of the cardboard here because I want a little space from these metal rails. Because I don't want it tight, because I want this to be able, I want to be able to lift this up and take it off rather easily. And like, I think thickness of this cardboard, like this cardboard is like 1/8 of an inch thick. So I'm thinking that little gap on its own will be enough. But I just want to make sure I don't need the hassle. I don't need to sand half the thing off to make it fit in and out of there. And then I think in the back, in the front, so what I'll do is I'll get some 2x. I need support under here because when I start rolling out the fiberglass, I can't just do it on cardboard out in space. That's the whole point of the 2x4s or the 2x6s here. But I think what I'm going to do is cut some for under here. Or I might just stick some lengthwise, whatever, it doesn't matter. And then I'm going to lift the frame up so I can get about an extra 1.5 inches or so down on the front and the rear compartments. I don't want to do that in the middle compartment because of the axle, basically. My original plan was I was going to lower these down like a couple inches. Like I was going to have, like, as it sits, 2x6. And these are 3 inches. We're looking at, it's 9 inches. So like this here, it's going to be 9 inches once this gap comes back out of here. My original plan was to do 12 inches, so have it stick down under the bottom of the trailer about 3 inches. It's probably going to be okay. I mean, that 3 inches, my Goldwing won't clear. My Goldwing doesn't have much clearance. My Goldwing can't get over it. I'm not taking the trailer over it either. My only real concern is if I, like, you know, an angled, like pulling out of a parking lot or something, and it's angled so much that it tilts, you know, flexes, could drag the front or the back. At which case, I would just have to do some fiberglass repair. But we don't want to do that. I don't want to go down the highway and have my shit fucking falling out the back of this thing for fucking several miles down the road and me not even noticing. Yeah. So this is where we're at. We did not get to do any fiberglass today or yesterday. A lot more prep work than I realized. I think tomorrow I will have the boxed in pieces. The next day I should have it all prepped and ready. And hopefully middle of the week I can actually do some fiberglass work. That would be totally cool. I can't wait to get that. I'm so excited to do that. I've never really done fiberglass before, but watched the shit out of Fish Bump TV there. Captain Joe. All his words of wisdom. Just watching him with his explanations and everything, I'm pretty confident I can pull this off. We'll see. Anyways, yeah. That's it for now. Alright, new day. We're going to try some new color settings and shit on the camera here. I've been struggling with that a lot. Anyways, for the moment, what we're going to do, I want to get this thing ready to glass. Like, so bad. It's been about 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been almost 2 weeks since I worked on this thing last. So, I decided I don't like this so much. Right here. This is all spot putty. I thought it'd be a good idea just to fill it in, just to round it off for fiberglassing. Spot putty's nice, quick, easy, simple, but as you can see, this stuff flakes off real easy, like super easy. It's fine for, you know, like screw holes and stuff down here and everything. But even that, there's still divots in there. It was really a bad choice. I thought it would work okay. And it probably would work good enough. However, I got a lot more of that to do. Got to do all these corners, more in here. Like all the rest of the corners everywhere. And I had to buy some more, and I got thinking about it. I'm like, fuck it. So what we got is a Bondo with glass in it already. I got regular Bondo too, which isn't much better than the spot putty stuff, but at least the Bondo with glass to hold together. I won't have to worry about it crumbling apart. And yeah, the Bondo with glass I'm going to use on the wooden parts because that'll be staying in there when this is done. And then the cardboard, these corners, these are all going to have to be rounded over all around everywhere. And I might use some just like Play-Doh or something cheap like that just to fill it in, because that'll be covered over with plastic, basically tape, as a mold release, and then fiberglass form, and that stuff is throwaway. The stuff on the trailer side, however, the base will have to stay inside. So yeah, I might just use regular Bondo for that. I mean, it's cheap enough, fuck it. But yeah, so tonight I'm gonna sand all this shit down and maybe get this trailer side Bondoed glass, get the rest of these corners all done so I can come back, sand it, and then it is ready for fiberglass. The wood base part. Other than I'm still debating about putting the plates on here first and then glassing over that, but that won't work because I'm going to have to weld onto it and shit. So unless I actually made the part of the framework and everything before glassing on. So I'm not going to do that. We're just going to, if I have to, I'll cut out that glass, attach, and re-glass it. Yeah, I think it's best to just glass it first and then add on the plates and the frame attachments. Anyways, yeah, that's what we're doing now. Laters.
You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just us two. You do this thing when I'm talking to you, like everything freezes and it's just us two. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. Give it to me like world without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. World without you. Driving me crazy just looking at it. Driving me crazy just looking at it. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it.
Okay, I'm not sure if I actually hit record the last video or not. Short story is, I sanded and chipped away all this spot putty out of here everywhere because it's just too flaky and crap. And we're gonna try some reinforced Bondo glass. Bondo with glass in it for reinforcement. Because the stuff on the base of the trailer, on the wood side, that'll be staying in here. So I figured I might as well use this. And yeah, because we're going to be glassing over anyways. It's either that or I mix up some fiberglass resin and glass bits, particles and stuff to try to fill it with. I've tried that once before, I'm not great at it, so this really doesn't matter. In the long scheme of things, I probably could have left spot putty, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, yeah. I've never used this stuff before, so hopefully it's not too much of a nightmare to fucking work with. I'm going to take some cardboard, I'm going to layer it with some plastic or some packing tape. So you don't want to mix this stuff right on the cardboard because the cardboard will soak out any of the liquids out of it, which will make it not cure as good, mix as good, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, we're going to do that, and we're going to fill it, everything. Here's the plan. It's, I don't know if it's a good idea. It says it's 14 degrees out. That's Celsius. Might be a little chilly for this stuff. Worst case scenario, I'll have a good long working time, and it'll take a while to cure. So I can work with it longer, and it'll cure slower, which makes it harder, I think, maybe. We're gonna find out. The only thing I'm worried about is if the wood soaks up the liquids out of the Bondo before it cures well. Just like with fiberglass, you want to coat it with resin and let it soak in a little bit before you actually glass it, because the wood will soak the resin right out of the glass and it'll delaminate and shit, right? So whatever, we're gonna fill this thing with Bondo glass. Music.
Every day I miss you in the most ordinary ways. I always stop and wonder what would have happened if I stayed. 'Cause without you, it's like the ocean. I'm drowning in every single wave. Yeah, without you, I've got no focus. I'm fighting to just get through the day. And I keep falling, falling, falling. I'm deeper in every single wave. Yeah, I keep falling, falling, falling. But without you, there's no escape. Yeah, without you.
How did you find a way to run from the city of the sun? You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for the sun. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Well, I don't know if that last little bit recorded or not. He does, even when I think he might not have. But we're done. We got all our corners that we need rounded over and filleted with Bondo glass. Looks messy as hell right now, and it is. That took 2.5 hours. Oh, 3 hours. But we'll let this cure and everything, and we will come back tomorrow. We can sand, clean it up. It'll look a heck of a lot better when we're done that. And then we will pull this weight off and get our cardboard form laid out. And we'll have to fill out all those corners. I might just stick the tape in a way that it sits that way, but we'll see. I don't think that'll work because I won't be able to roll on it. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here and go relax. Whew, these fumes are strong.
This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice, raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance.
So, lost a bunch of footage. I'm trying to show how to mix that glass and stuff up. But, hit the wrong button, and instead of hitting record, I hit switch modes and blah blah blah. So then when I ended up switching views and everything, it recorded from the wrong view, and yeah, a bunch of BS. Anyways, a bunch of lost footage, but it was just filleting these corners, whatnot. And today we're just sanding. So yeah, I don't really plan on doing much more, but who knows, maybe I'll get a bit more ambition. Kind of a blast Sunday. Wanted to try to fly the drones a little bit. It's just too windy. Try to get some more flight time in before it gets cold, but winter's coming. At this point, I don't even know if I'll be able to fiberglass this before winter because my garage isn't heated and you can't do that stuff in minus 20, minus 30. I do have a propane heater, but you know, combustible open flame probably isn't the best way to stay warm and semi-regulate the heat, and you know, when you're working with highly flammable substances. And the other thing is I'd have to keep the door open a crack for the propane heater, just for carbon monoxide, but I need it. When I fiberglass it, I wanted to open because the fumes are going to be intense, mask or not. So I don't know how much farther we're going to get on this till next spring, but I got things I can pick away at, so that's what we're doing now. Anyways, sanding.
The night is young, we go, it's strong till dawn. Up all night till the morning comes, we love it so. We go, it's strong for more. Let's get it on and rave all night long. We're the party pioneers. We won't bring the fire when we go for a ride. Party pioneers. Things are going well, 'cause we are the
Okay, well, that is sanded as it needs to be. So this doesn't need to be smooth. In fact, it's better off not being smooth. It fiberglass will stick to it better that way. This is mostly just to knock off some of the higher spots. There's little strands and strings sticking out from this because this was glass, Bondo with glass in it. So there's a lot of sharp, pointy, spiky little tendrils that were sticking out everywhere. Kind of got in here, kind of semi-shaped it. Basically, this is just to round it over, give support for it to bend around the corners and not have air pockets and voids underneath of it. This will keep it all nice and tight and well bonded. Kind of smoothed up some stuff. You know, this isn't perfect. I'm not a carpenter. This corner here is a freaking nightmare. I still don't quite know what I'm going to do about that. I'm probably just going to shave this flush here and call it a day. The only thing left is to flip this over because there's like, you know, in all these inner corners there's stuff hanging down here. Oh, see, there's one of those sharp, pointy, spiky thingies. But yeah, basically gotta flip this over, sand the bottom so it's more or less flushy, flatty-ish kind of thing. But I'll be waiting to do that because I'm just about at the point now I'm gonna pull this right off, and then I'm gonna do the cardboard part of this. I don't know why I made this so complicated trying to do this cardboard the last time I was playing with it. I can just pull this off and I can just, you know, do the cardboard, have more space, more working room, and easier, etc., etc. The only other thing I'm undecided is, I don't know if I should flip this over and put a layer of glass in the bottom of these, because once these are sitting down, I don't know what it's going to be like to get strips inside. Because I'm going to be putting, like after, it's going to be a box here on both sides. So then I'm going to be coming down, so that'll be coming up like this, like yay high, and then I'll be putting glass in the middle to tie those two together and seal in the rest of the wood. One other thing I don't know how to address yet, I haven't quite fully decided, is this right here. I do plan to build a little box compartment here. And originally I was going to leave it as an external compartment so I could put like a little propane tank or something along that lines in there. And so it's separated from the passenger area. However, I have no cupboard space in here at all whatsoever. So this is going to come out, this is why I never did that initially, was this is going to come out like this. So this is going to have a void in there kind of thing. So it might be better off just to make this as sort of an internal cupboard behind the heads kind of thing and just mold that right in there. I still have to do that separate. But it might have been better for me to put the boards on here already. Because once this is glassed up and shit, it's going to be really hard to build a little box on here. But not really. I'm probably just going to leave it as a separate spot. But I am contemplating having, you know, little cupboard door and little storage spot to put little trinkets and gadgets, you know, somewhere to toss your phone and crap like that. Yeah, other than that, that's it. That's all we're doing today. It's Sunday. I just wanted to get something done so it's not completely neglected. It's already 3 o'clock. Ideally, I'd like to pull this off and start the whole cardboard thing and everything, but since I didn't get to go fly drones today, I think I'm going to go fuck around on the simulator and just unwind. Take a break. Sometimes it's just the best.
It's your time. Don't be happy.
for the stars.
So my one coworker got a bathtub. I was looking for big sheets of cardboard. I could buy 4 foot by 8 foot sheets, same size as a sheet of plywood. It would cost around $70 for a minimum order of 10 sheets of that, and I was just gonna buy that. And then my one coworker got a bathtub. She had a big, huge box. I'm like, hey, you're gonna have your box? She's like, yeah. And so my other coworker got wind. I was looking for lots of big sheets of cardboard, and I was asking about it because we have some big boxes at work for sending stuff back and things. And so while he was out on deliveries, he found these big windshield boxes from a local shop, and they replace windshields on semi-trucks and stuff. So you get these massive boxes, and for like front ends of trucks, like hoods and stuff, semis. So he's like, yeah, you want one? I was like, yeah, sure. So he's been grabbing them and just tossing them in my backyard. Lets me know when I get one, so I got a couple of those, and those boxes alone are probably more than enough to do what I need to do. So yeah, I don't have to buy boxes. But if you're looking for huge boxes, you've seen how big those were when I was disassembling them. Check with local semi-repair shops like Peterbilt, Kenmore, stuff like that. Ask them about the boxes to get the windshields in. They're just throwing them out. It's free.